What's up? What's good, y'all? It's your music on music. Timothy, and I'm back with another video. Let's go. What's up? I'm back with another video. And with today's video, we talking Lowfeye. I don't know if it's Loy. Yeah, I think it's Lowfeye because it's Lowfeye. Sounds like Lowfeye. If I'm spelling it incorrectly, then y'all will just correct me, but I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, he's part of the Qwellers. What's the go? What's the qua? What are you? Who are you? Who the hell are you? He's one of the Qwellers. There's gang Qwellers, bro. So many of them. Cabras, Blue Poppy, Lowfeye, gang niggas, bro. And I'm slowly but surely getting to them one by one, because I feel like there's a lot of talent in that group that needs to be explored individually. As much as a collective, they're like a very good group. But I think even individually, there's something and to explore. There's a lot of talent to explore. So I'm getting there bit by bit. I think the first one that I listened to properly was Blue Poppy, who was my favorite. Who was my favorite in the group for a while. I remember I listened to their songs as a group and I liked them, whatever, and I thought they had like such a crazy movement going on. Like, it's just gang niggas, bro. As much as I don't know how the business side of things work, because it's just gang niggas, bro. I'm like, how do the dividends work? How do traveling work? It's just gang things, bro. But I understand they probably do it for the culture and they're not too worried about that. I hope they're not too worried about that, because we know money is the source of distraction for groups and stuff like that. So for now, it's just gang niggas, bro. But I listened to Blue Poppy first, like as an individual. I think a friend of mine put me on to an album called, is it the, oh my god, what's the name of the album? Yes, the name of the album was A Voice Like a Sequined Razor Blade. That title, bro. When I heard that title, I was like, what? I like the way the words sound. I don't know. I like English in general and how people play with words. I think it makes it sound like, I think that's probably the reason I like music and just poetry as an art form, because it's just people playing with words and making them connect in a beautiful way. So when I had the name of the album, A Voice Like a Sequined Razor Blade, I'm like, what? I'm gonna definitely listen to this album. And then I listened to that album and it was really good. I'm like, there's definitely talent individually with these niggas. So that prompted me to listen to more of them. Yeah, I think I need to revisit that album and listen into it properly, because I didn't listen to it that many times, but I know it was good from my first listen, at least. And I wasn't on YouTube, back on YouTube, so I was probably gonna make a review about it. So, but yeah, that's the first one I listened to, and this is probably the second one I'm listening to. Lowfeye, he dropped. I think it's an album, but he titled it mixtape. A mixtape, so I'm just gonna call it a mixtape just because that's what he calls it. But he dropped a mixtape called Mfana Kamakhulu, Wanakoko, for Pedi people. For, for people who speak English, how do I even translate it to English? Mfana Kamakhulu, it's like, how's the wait, how's the direct translation? Because we have the grandmother, we have the grandson. It's like seeing the grandmother's grandson. Yes. That's the best I can do to describe it. It's grandma's grandson, basically. Yeah, direct translation sounds crazy, but that's basically the direct translation. But yeah, he dropped a mixtape called Mfana Kamakhulu. It has, I think, 12 songs. Yeah, 12 songs. And my first thought, I remember the first song that I listened to was Nimolako. I think, yeah, it was Nimolako, and I think a friend of mine played it or mentioned it, something, and then I listened to it, and I was like, whoa, who's this? And then I listened to it. How does it sound like, Onji? It's fire. It sounds like this. I remember it now. Like, Nimolako ma, Ondo ya mi vele shy stood 325 kusheshe. Yeah, mama, speak for you. Darling, I will get my name, perfume. What? Come on, man. I'm gonna play it just because. That's the first song I listened to, bro. After that, you can't tell me you're not gonna listen to the whole album. So that's actually how I found out that it was an actual album. When I went to listen to the song and I realized that it's a whole mixtape. And I was like, whoa, I'm definitely listening to this. But with my expectations when I went to listen to it was that that song was gonna be the best song. Because I couldn't imagine hearing a song that was better than that before I listened. But oh boy, I was wrong. I was wrong. The album had a lot of good songs. It had a lot of good songs, and I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying this is probably in the top 3 albums that I've listened to in South Africa this year. All albums that I've listened to in general, probably in the top 5 or something. As much as I haven't listened to a lot of South African albums this year, but it's definitely in my top 3. It's definitely in my top 3. I enjoyed the album from the beginning up until the end. And the recurring thought when I was listening to that song, or the main thought that I had after listening to that song, was just how amazed I was by how versatile he was. And not only versatile, but how well he fits in all these different pockets. Because you have people who are versatile in there, but you know their strong point is specific pockets, right? And it doesn't take away from their talent or anything, but you know when as much as you're versatile, this is where you thrive the most. But with him, he's versatile, and in those pockets, different bags that he's versatile in, he's really good at all of them. He's really good at all of them. Because my top 3 songs that I enjoyed on the album is Trampoline, Nimolako, and Self Love. These are different songs. One is trap hip hop influence, one is Afro soul, the other one is also a bit on the one is on the R&B side, one is on the Afro pop side, kind of. All different pockets, right? But all of these songs are perfect songs for me. I can listen to the song so many times. I even have a playlist with these 3 songs. So yeah, that's the thing that stood out the most for me, and I think that's what makes him special. The fact that he's versatile, and not only is he versatile, but he's able to thrive in those different pockets where he's versatile in. So these top 3 songs, perfect songs in my opinion, and he did them justice so well, which made me come to the conclusion that as far as the Qwellers are concerned, having talked to this about this with my friend, he's the most complete or most well-rounded Qweller. I'm not gonna say he's the most talented or whatever and start doing that comparison and be that guy, but as an artist, he's the most complete. He's the most well-rounded in general as an artist, because the album had hip-hop, trap elements, R&B elements, Afro-pop elements, and amongst all those pockets, he thrived. There's so many good songs. There's Missed Calls, there's Numolako, there's Trampoline, there's Self-Love, then the in here YSL, there's what song here YSL, something like that. But my overall thoughts on this album is this is a really good album. I enjoyed it beginning until the end. I didn't skip any songs, and whenever I don't skip any song on an album, I know it's really good. But yeah, I think that's my overall take from the album. He's a very versatile artist, very talented as well. He's a really good singer. He's a good rapper as well, and it's so crazy, bro. When I think about this, I think KZN people really low-key run the music industry at this point, because when we have in the hip-hop industry specifically, like we have KZN, we have Cape Town also. I think Cape Town is doing good recently as well. We have Cape Town and we have PTA. Joburg obviously, but Joburg, the thing is I can never really tell who's representing like Joburg most of the time, because all these different places that I just mentioned all converge towards Joburg, right? And yeah, they all in that market, yeah, Joburg. So, and when it comes to a specific sound, I don't think I can think of a specific Joburg sounds, but when you think of KZN sound, you know Blackie, you know Usimamane, you know the Nasty C, you know their sound. When you talk about PTA, what's about Pitori, like even in the language you have nothing per pound over or whatever, 25k raise, like you can tell from the way, like the style of their music. And in Cape Town you have obviously you have Youngster, CPT, and them. So like you can KK, D Koala, like they have a very specific sound, right? So that's why I put them in the top 3, and I don't necessarily include Joburg, even though we have good Joburg artists and all that. But yeah, I think this is the top 3, and for me personally, when I think of the best, I think of KZ, and I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like they not only have like a good hip hop batch over there, but they have like they more versatile. Like their sound is very like versatile. Singing R&B-ish, Afro pop-ish. It's not necessarily just hip hop kind of thing. So yeah, even for the hip hop artists, like they tap into those elements that I just mentioned. So I think they really running it, and we're getting so many good artists from KZN. I think all these different provinces need to step up as well. But Qwellers, I think they're gonna be a good example of just how good KZN is in terms of musicality and everything. And yeah, I think Lowfeye, he really represented the group really well with his individual project, and I can definitely see the trajectory of his career going like places, because that was a good mixtape. Goodness, that was a good mixtape. I have a lot to say about it. I wish I could go into a lot more depth on like each song, because okay, let me talk about the top 3 songs that I like. Best Trampoline. Let me listen to Trampoline a little bit with you. This shit is fire, bro.
Maybe this is what you want, Cloudy.
Actually,
Here, Philly sauce. God bless.
does anybody have any ideas?
Philly sauce. Africa, mira bonitos. Gramsci's. Gramsci's. Ajabis. Lugarbis. Nah, bruh, you can't listen to that and not think it's a banger, bro. What? Nah. No fucking ways, bro. No fucking ways, bro. The production for that song, the flow, the lyrics, just the play. You know, this lyricism there. Lyricism is not the end all be all. Like, the way you play with words, man, that's part of lyricism. And that's part of what makes a good song. Like the way you say, Africa, give me funny sauce. Gamlish. Africa, me bonitos. Gamshi. Bro, the structure of the song is what I'm talking about. That's lyricism. It's part of lyricism. Lyricism is not just puns and all this double entendre or whatever. The way you play with words and you make them sound is an essential part of lyricism. So I think his cadence, his flow, his rhymes, the rhythm and everything, I think is perfect on that song. And you can tell it's like very trap influenced and just heavily like hip hop influenced. I've already talked about Numolwako. I think it's a very beautiful song. It's a very, very beautiful love song. He's basically praising this girl. My favorite line is the line where he says 325 Gushesha, my mind will spin for you. We all know 325 BMW 325, it's widely used to spin in SA as a spot. That's the main car we know that's used for spinning, bro. So he's using that reference to say basically his girl makes him go crazy. He makes his mind go crazy, basically. That's such a beautiful way of telling a girl that you love her and she makes you feel crazy. In a good way, obviously, not because you're frustrating. But yeah, no more lakoma. Ando yami vele shines to 325 Gusheshe. Yeah, my mind's been for you. Galengawe ngeke manenge perfume. It's like if I playing with you, never. I'd rather stop breathing. Like that's just, it goes very, like that's good writing. It goes to show you how the depth this person will go to make this person happy. It's like I'd rather basically die than hurt you type of situation. So that's such a beautiful love song. So to go from Trampoline, Kabas, to just being able to just write such a beautiful love song is just a showcase of creativity, showcase of versatility and everything. And my third favorite song, which is Self-Love, is basically now talking about loving yourself, not necessarily romantically loving someone else. And this is so beautifully written is ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point because I'm like, bro, what's your peak? What's your peak at this point? What's your peak, bro? What's your limit? Because I think this is a beautiful love song, but now you write a song about self-love and it sounds so good. I haven't had someone write a song about self-love in such a beautiful way, in essay. If you know someone who's written such a beautiful love song about self-love, just let me know. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe the song that I'm not thinking about, but as far as I've been listening, I've been sitting on my legs for a while and it's kind of uncomfortable now. But if you know someone who's written about self-love in such a beautiful way, let me know. Maybe there's a song I'm not thinking about, but as far as recent years are concerned, this is the best I've had someone write about self-love. And I'm gonna listen to the song with you guys a little bit and you'll understand. Just from the singing, from the production, and actually the writing, everything came together like golden syrup with pancakes and eggs. Okay, that's one of my favorite meals. I think that combo is good. But yes, let me just play so that you understand. Beautifully written, bro.
Ladies tryna do better. We only so tired on but this self-love is the best love. And I say you later. Tell you what you could say. Self-love is the best love. Don't worry, bro, what? Listen to that song and not tell me it's perfect. It's basically saying, lady, I'm trying to do better. I want to show myself. I also want to show myself more love. Even if I fail, basically, in loving, God protects me. And he talks about how his love is. It is patience. It is. I think Snege means patience. I think. I'm not Zulu, so hey, I love Zulu music, but I'm not Zulu, so correct me. I think Snagger means patience, so he's talking about how he loves his patience. Oh, no. Yeah, Begazela means it has patience. Lune Snagger. Snagger is it grace? It's somewhere along those lines. I'm not too sure. Yeah, he's basically describing self-love, talking about how it has patience, uh, it doesn't fail. Even when the heart is broken, it doesn't fail. I'm like, that's so real, bro. Because when it comes to self-love, bro, self-love is the ultimate kind of love. When love fails romantically, or love from outside fails, the only love you left with is loving yourself. And if you treasure yourself, you have patience with yourself, you have grace with yourself, you have patience with yourself, and that's love that never fails because you are expressing it to yourself. You're not waiting for someone outside to express it to you when there's a chance or the love won't actually be expressed, because unrequited love is a thing. So when it's self-love, you're always in a position to express it to yourself if you've reached that point of loving yourself, a kind of situation. Even if your heart is broken, you can still love yourself. And I really love that message of the song and just how beautifully written it was in Zulu. I tried to translate it as much as I could and give you an idea of what the song actually means, but it really sounds good, and I think it's very well written. And actually, the same sentiment about self-love. I feel like self-love trumps over everything. If you have self-love, even if you don't receive love on the outside, you'll still be content, and you won't go looking for love in places that you're not supposed to, because you love yourself enough not to allow yourself to go to places where you're not appreciated, places where your love and your attention and everything is not welcome or is not requited. So then that's a beautiful song. So for him to write a song like Trampoline, go on to write a song like Numalak, and then go on to write a song like Soft Love, speaks so much volume on his writing skills, on his versatility, and on his artistry in general. So I think he's a really good artist, and I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout for him from now going on. And yeah, I really enjoy this album, and I thought I should make this video because I was listening to those 3 songs just now, and I'm like, why do I keep listening to these songs? Let me just go and make the video. So I don't even know what I wanted to talk about, so maybe the video is all over the place a little bit. Well, that's how it is with all my videos. I never know what I want to talk about. I just press play and then start saying what I think, which is one of the main reasons why I even started this channel, was just to express what I think without controlling it much, because it's as genuine and as organic as it comes. So yeah, I think it speaks a lot on his artistry, and definitely an artist that I'd recommend and people should be on the lookout for, because this was beautiful. And yeah, I really look forward to his career, and I hope it unfolds in the most beautiful way possible. I'm definitely a fan from now on. And yeah, I'm gonna go into more of the Qwellers. If you know a specific Qweller that you want me to listen to now, just let me know and I'll get into that and probably make a video. But yeah, the Qwellers, they have something special, and I hope they stay together while also working on their individual careers. But yeah, I really enjoyed listening to this, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to it too. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Leave a share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Lunes nigga, Luya begeze, lunes nigga, ale sule, domi kizi, limele ale sule.